I think I should aptly title this video, either somebody has to be the bad guy here, or, what was the other title I came up with? Oh, like something like, and I shouldn't be worried. What are you guys scratching at? What are you doing? Anyway, Omar! Up! Come to Mama. My mom's taking a shower, so I gotta keep this door open so I can hear when she ends. Hi, baby. I already told you guys how we were walking and my mother did not realize that she had dropped her dog's leash, and her dog was 10 feet. Angel, get out of there. 10 feet behind her. Okay? Remember, I get upset when these things happen with my mom, but I get upset because I'm scared, you know? Tonight, well, she makes this awesome spinach with garlic if we have it. It's minced garlic, or, and then we put Parmesan cheese and salt on it, right? But she makes it with fresh spinach with garlic. Now, come here. Come see Mama. Come see Mama, Omar. She was telling me last time she didn't make it with garlic. I said to her, why didn't you make the spinach with garlic, Mom? Anyway, I said, why didn't you make the spinach with garlic? And she goes, the garlic burns. I'm like, Mom, the garlic doesn't burn. If you watch it, I mean, only a person can burn the garlic. You've made it with the garlic before. It's not going to burn if you stir it around and watch it, right? So I just figured she hadn't watched the garlic and yada yada whatever, you know, and that's why it had burned and she had to throw it away. And now she just wasn't going to do it anymore. I just figured she hadn't paid attention. She's made it with garlic plenty of times. She knows how to do it, right? Look at Omar. Crazy pug. Look at him. Look at the crazy pug. Where is he? Where is he? Where is he? Ah, he's stuck. I didn't do it. You can't blame me. You can't blame me. I didn't do that to him. I didn't even touch him. I'm doing this video, okay? You're stuck in there. I'm not getting you out. Anyway, I thought nothing of it. Okay, Mom didn't stir the garlic or whatever, you know. She blanks out sometimes, you know. We'll be watching a movie, and it's not even that she falls asleep. She apparently watches it, and it doesn't register in her brain, and that's scary, okay? But what happened tonight was really scary. I didn't understand what was going on. I come out, and first of all, she had delayed putting this food in. I didn't understand that because we preheated the oven for 15 minutes. She did it the second we got back with Angel and I got back with the doggies. She had, you know, I watched her. She preheated the oven, and then she can prepare. All we have to do is put the salmon in the pan and pour a small oil on it. No big deal, right? And she did that right away, so I figured 15 minutes to preheat, and then she's going to put the fish in at 6, and be done by 6:30. So it was a couple minutes before 6:30. I was in my room doing whatever. I go out there, and I said, what happened? How come the fish has almost 10 more minutes left? And she's like, I don't know. I'm like, well, Mom, something must have happened. I mean, I'm not trying to be mean, but something happened because I thought, I mean, all you had to do was you preheated the oven all that time. You just put, and she's like, well, I forgot, or I had the timer set to, I'm like, all right, whatever. I don't understand that, but whatever, okay. Omar, get out of there. Get out of the closet. No. No. So we're eating dinner. Oh no, she's bitching about the garlic. I mean, not bitching bad. She never bitches bad, you know. She's bitching. She was like, this garlic doesn't cook right or whatever. I had to add water to it, Laura. I'm like, Mom, it's just a different brand. I just went and bought it at a different supermarket. It's still minced garlic. It's the same fucking shit, right? At dinner, we're just talking about whatever. And I'm trying to get to the bottom of things because I get scared things that she does and says sometimes, right? Come to find out, probably the same reason why the garlic burned last time. Remember, this is stuff she makes all the time, the spinach. She was doing this even before I came here, spinach with garlic and olive oil, right? I had taught her, just to save some calories, because she was using too much olive oil, I taught her, well, it tastes the same. We'll spray the pan with Pam, and then use only 1 tablespoon of olive oil instead of, like, she was probably using 2, maybe even more. She would just pour it in there, just to save calories, you know? And I taught her how to do that, and then I stopped watching her because I assumed, since I taught her, and then the next couple times she did it the right way, she did it by herself, because I came out, and I said, oh, you know how to do it? And I just go, yeah, I do. I'm like, great. So I was proud of her. I try to teach her to have autonomy, okay? I try to teach her to, you know, I might get on her case, but she doesn't clean at all, and she, you know, I mean, whatever, okay? I found out, I got it out of her at dinner. I said, Mom, I got it out of her that she had added water to the spinach, because I said, well, you know, adding water to the spinach, you know, that's okay, but it kind of makes it waterlogged, you know. But I got it out of her that she had not even sprayed the pan or added the olive oil. This is her recipe that she's been doing for a long time, before I was even living here, okay? So remember, she bitched about she noticed, you have to understand where I'm coming from here, where I'm getting at. She noticed that the garlic wasn't cooking right, that it was going to burn, or that she's like, and it didn't dawn on her, I forgot to spray the pan, I forgot to use olive oil. Nope. You think I want her fucking driving? It didn't dawn on her that she had forgotten to put any kind of oil in the pan. I'm sorry, but you can't cook anything in a pan, any eggs, you can't cook anything without spraying it somehow. She hadn't done it. And she was thinking, why is the garlic doing this? It's because you didn't spray the pan, you didn't use olive oil, you just stuck the garlic in there, Mom. When I found that out, I was all upset. I said to her, I'm like, Mom, do you think that doesn't scare me? It's one thing to forget something or to get lost in thought and distracted, but you actually saw that the garlic wasn't cooking right, and it didn't spark your memory, dawn on you, wait a minute, I didn't spray the pan at all. And she's like, well, it came out okay with water. I'm like, yeah, but that's not the point. It came out okay with water. It's still better. It's more decadent the way you usually make it, with just olive oil. And I taught you to use Pam and olive oil just to reduce the calories a little bit. It comes out the same. But she had forgotten to use anything. And she's looking at the garlic, wondering why it's doing that, why it's not cooking right, and she just blames the garlic. I'm glad I got it out of her, but I never expected that. She had added water instead of, she had completely forgot to use any olive oil, any spray. And she knows this recipe, it's so easy. She's been doing it. She's the one that I loved it so much that she makes it frequently. You think that doesn't scare me? You wonder. And I hate my fucking cunt of not married for so many reasons. My mom got into one accident in the car that was her fault, and then she totaled her car, okay? Totaled it, and I got a call from her, blah, 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 and what I got from her was, well, I was driving in unfamiliar territory. And what Marion had said to her, Marion would have let her get another car. She just didn't. You know why my mom didn't get another car? She was still going to, but I was so upset. I was still in LA, and I was so upset. She was like, well, I'll postpone getting it for the winter, and then she wound up not getting it. She kind of half promised me she wouldn't, but Marion was just like, Like, no big deal. Accidents happen, get a rental car. It's only going to take one thing that my mom does wrong here that's big, whatever it may be, you know? Bad things have already almost happened. I had just told her 10 minutes before, I've been training her, teaching her, you got to hold the leash tight. You never know what's going to happen with the dog. She used to lock both Omar and Angel, her dog, the two little dogs. And thank God she doesn't do that anymore. But I had trained her. And then 10 minutes later, Angel got away from her because my mom, in one ear out the other, she wasn't holding the leash tight. And then sometimes she'll say to me, because I'll periodically do a pop quiz. I mean, not a pop quiz, a pop test. I'll look and see if she's doing it, holding the leash tight. When she's not, I get upset. Hey, Mom, why aren't you doing that? Well, she doesn't pull. Mom, you have to be prepared for the unexpected. She might not pull now, but if she's a wild turkey or a person or a dog, she will pull and get away. We've seen it happen twice already. All this is relevant, people. It's relevant on 2 counts. It's relevant because my mother should not be driving, period. If you need reflexes, you need to be able to think on your feet to drive. I'm glad I don't drive. I told you why I don't drive. I would intentionally or not wind up going over a cliff, okay? I told my caseworker that in the shelter. I said I don't drive because I would intentionally or not drive. I must drive over a cliff. You know, I can't drive. That's the way it goes. I have serious problems. That's the way it goes. You think taking medication would make me all of a sudden be able to drive? No, it wouldn't. I have a fucking keen, intelligent mind, and it's whatever. My mom should not be driving. She should not be driving, period, okay? And I told her, you get a car, Mom, I will never drive with you, not even to the store, no. She doesn't see the seriousness of things. She doesn't see the seriousness of me having to tell her, you know, your dog could die. You watched her get away 10 minutes after I had told you to hold that leash tight. I am, and then you're not. Well, she pulled, Laura. It was unexpected. You have to be prepared to be unexpected. Animals are not going to behave the way you think they're going to behave. Animals are unpredictable. Okay, just like people driving are unpredictable. My mom should not fucking be driving. If you cannot dawn on you, the reason the garlic's not cooking right is because, I forgot to spray the pan with anything. I had put nothing in that pan and just put the garlic in. Then there's something seriously wrong and you should not be driving, period. Okay? I fear, you know, one of these days something bad is going to happen. And if that something bad doesn't amount to tragedy or whatever, then, you know, be Marion's perfect opportunity to put my mom in a home, you know. Marion has this all planned. I don't care what any of you say. She does. She has that fucking power of attorney, durable, D-U-R-A-B-L-E. My mom doesn't understand that that gives Marion the right to sell this house without my mom's permission. You get it? My mom would, I trust her, Laura. Yeah, well, I don't trust her worth shit. Not worth shit. And this is on principle now. The social worker was a dead end. Well, I'm getting a lawyer because it's on principle. It's on principle. It's Marion, so Marion doesn't win. Okay? I don't think my mom can live here alone. She's getting used to me living here, cooking, cleaning, and whatnot. But I was going to visit my musician ex for a month. I wanted to. Anybody who can't remember, I mean, you can forget with the olive oil or the spray or whatever, but then once you realize the garlic's not cooking right, you would dawn on you, I forgot to spray it. No, she added water to it. It didn't even dawn on her to put any spray, any olive oil, nothing. That's how she's always cooked it. You think that doesn't concern me? You think I want her fucking driving? She should not be driving, period. Oh, just get him, accidents happen to me. I have to just get a rental car. That's my cunt of an Aunt Marion. And my mom's friend, who's her age, my mom's age, but she's competent, you know, she's a hell of a lot more competent than Mom. She's not mentally ill and whatnot. And she goes, yeah, because Marion probably doesn't care. And no shit, Sherlock, Marion doesn't care. Accidents happen, get a rental car. I was livid, I was so upset. I'm like, Mom, I don't want to get a call that you're fucking dead, although my family is all trying to get to me. I probably wouldn't get a call.